Everyone was living a happy life until I had Hamburger Helper and got invited to a game show along with several others. After winning, a hole opened in the ground and the contestants started to fall in. After the contestants fell in, everyone else in the world started to be pulled in as well, including me. Just before the hole was closed, I managed to barely escape the wrath of Hamburger Helper's grasp, without him knowing. Some time passes, and I notice that everyone captured was now frozen in a block of ice by the Hamburger Helper's food. I looked at the ingredients and noticed some kind of salt combination to undo the freezing effects, so in true protagonist fashion, I made a gun that would shoot bursts of these seeds at the victims to cure them. I made a plan to break in and cure some of the victims as quickly as possible and leave with a larger team. I successfully broke in and carefully started to pick off victims one by one. I had to tell everybody to stay quiet or the dreaded Hamburger Helper would find us and reverse the effects. I slowly started to revive everyone one by one, including Hugh Neutron and the kid from Video Game High School. The high school kid kept talking and I had to loudly whisper at him to shut up. Hamburger Helper heard us. He started to freeze the victims back up, all except for one. I escaped thinking that I was the only one left again, but little did I know that that one short white-haired girl from TikTok had escaped as well. She was quick to dig a hole to live in far from the incident so that she could not be found, and used her base as a farm to defeat the dreaded Hamburger Helper. After about a week or something, I re-enter the hamburger chamber and start to revive victims one by one once again. I started to hear something from the other side of the chamber and decided to take a look. It was the girl from TikTok. She had a much more efficient method of curing victims, but I don't know what it was, to be honest. Sooner than later, everyone was being cured. Hamburger Helper came to the chamber, very irritated, and was wondering what all the noise was about. Once he saw what was going on, he tried to refreeze everyone, but it was simply too much for him to handle. The Hamburger Helper was ripped to shreds by the victims, and everyone was finally free. I then find my friend Pieman and ask him what it was like to be frozen. He tells me he could hear everything and see what was in front of him, but he could not move or talk. A day passes and society is starting to come back to normalcy. Hamburger Helper is outlawed, and I finish my journey eating a king-sized bag of Kit Kats. The end.